Are you wondering if you qualify for alimony in Colorado? Hi, I'm Marie Drake of the Drake Law Firm, and today I'm going to talk to you about alimony, although it is called maintenance here in Colorado. First, I'm going to talk to you about what spousal maintenance or alimony actually is. Basically, it's a court-ordered payment from one ex-spouse or soon-to-be ex-spouse to another. There can be temporary maintenance, there can be permanent maintenance, there can be rehabilitative maintenance. That's where someone needs to go back to college or get a master's or do some sort of training so they can start making their own money. So how is maintenance or alimony calculated in Colorado? Well, for example, if John and Jane have been married for 10 years and Jane has a high school diploma, nothing else, and hasn't worked for the full duration of the marriage and has no prospects except, I don't know, maybe McDonald's. And John is a CEO of a tech company and he's making $4 million a year and they're living in a beautiful home in an affluent place or on some land near an affluent city. Well, then the court is going to look at what are Jane's needs, what are her prospects for making an income, and what's the lifestyle during the marriage, plus the length of the marriage. And there's a formula that goes into this, but the court will take into account all of these factors as well as John's ability to pay, and then create a number, usually proposed by the person representing Jane. A couple of other factors the court might take into consideration are the resources of each party, meaning as they divorce, how much in marital property is Jane receiving, and is it enough to help maintain her lifestyle and give her a push into a career? Like, is there enough money for training her to do something or educating her to do something? So the court will look at that as well. And maintenance may not be awarded when there are enough assets to go around and to fulfill the needs of each spouse. Something people need to keep in mind about maintenance is that it depends on the term of the marriage too. So for example, if the marriage is over 20 years, then sometimes, not always, and frankly, less and less, the courts will award what's called permanent maintenance. But they're not going to make someone work and keep working into retirement to pay a spouse who could be working. So there is a reasonableness factor to this. In addition, generally, and this is very generally and not legal advice, is that if the marriage is, say, 15 years long, then generally there's a presumption that maintenance would be paid if these other factors are met for half the length of the marriage. So in Colorado, once a marriage is over 3 years, there's a presumption of maintenance. But again, it's needs-based, and also the spouse paying has to have an ability to pay. One misconception about maintenance or alimony I'd like to clear up is that there's this idea out there that maintenance is always paid by the man, by the husband to the wife. And that's just not true anymore. It's probably true 30, 40, 50 years ago. But that kind of sexism, luckily for everybody involved, is falling away. And we're in the 21st century now. So maintenance is generally awarded or denied in a manner that's just. If you have any questions or concerns about spousal maintenance or alimony, give us a call here at the Drake Law Firm. And be careful about listening to Joe Blow at work go on and on about alimony. Be careful about trying to get a law degree on the Google. Make sure that you actually talk to an attorney when it comes to your rights and responsibilities regarding spousal maintenance. And we're standing by and willing to answer your questions today. Thank you.